Imagine your life, grabbing your morning coffee, shopping at the market, even paying your internet bill. There's one common tool that makes all of this possible: money. It's the lifeblood of our global economy, the fuel that keeps the engines of commerce humming. But have you ever stopped to consider a world where money never existed? What would it look like? How would we trade goods and services? Would we even have the complex, interconnected world we see today? Let's embark on a cosmic journey, a thought experiment, if you will, and explore the fascinating possibilities of a world without money. What alternative economic systems could have emerged? Would we have reverted to a simple barter system, or would entirely new models of exchange have taken root? Buckle up, space explorers, as we delve into the fascinating realm of alternative economies. Let's rewind the clock back to a time before currency, before credit cards, before Bitcoin. Imagine a world where the only way to get what you needed was to trade something you had of equal value. This, my friends, is the barter system, the original economic engine. You have a goat that gives excellent milk? Well, maybe your neighbor will trade you a few chickens for it. Need some help building a new hut? Offer your skills as a skilled hunter in exchange for some strong backs and construction know-how. At its core, the barter system seems simple enough, right? But let's zoom out a bit and consider the complexities of a larger society. Imagine trying to buy a new chariot when your primary form of payment is a herd of sheep. Talk about an inconvenient form of currency. You'd be lugging those sheep all over the marketplace. And what if the chariot maker doesn't even need sheep? What if they're looking for, say, a skilled sculptor to adorn their storefront? You're stuck in a barter breakdown. This lack of a common medium of exchange, a universal language of value, creates a huge obstacle. It's like trying to have a conversation when everyone speaks a different language. Sure, you might be able to communicate basic needs through gestures and charades, but good luck negotiating a complex trade agreement. The barter system, while charming in its simplicity, simply can't support the intricate web of transactions that make up a modern economy. It's like trying to build a rocket ship using only stone tools and wood. You might get off the ground, but you're not reaching for the stars anytime soon. So we've established that the barter system, while a valiant effort, wouldn't cut it in a world without money. The inefficiencies and limitations of bartering are simply too great for a complex modern society, but fear not, intrepid explorers of economics. The human spirit is nothing if not inventive. Humanity is a resourceful bunch, always innovating, always finding new solutions. When faced with challenges, we rise to the occasion with creativity and determination. What if, instead of relying on physical goods for trade, we developed a system based on the very thing we all possess: labor? This idea could revolutionize how we perceive value and exchange. Imagine a world where every hour you work, every skill you contribute earns you labor credits. These credits would be a direct reflection of your effort and expertise. These credits become your currency, a way to quantify and value your contribution to society. They represent a fair and equitable way to measure the worth of your labor. Need some bread from the baker? Hand over a few labor credits earned from your job as a blacksmith. This system simplifies transactions and ensures everyone gets what they need. Require medical attention? The doctor will gladly accept labor credits as payment for their services. This creates a seamless and inclusive economy. The system, my friends, is intriguing for a number of reasons. It offers a new way to think about value and compensation. First, it inherently recognizes the value of all types of work. Every profession, every skill is acknowledged and rewarded. Whether you're a farmer, a teacher, an artist, or an engineer, your labor contributes to the collective good and is rewarded accordingly. This fosters a sense of community and mutual respect. No more struggling to equate the value of a painting to a bushel of wheat. The labor credit system simplifies these comparisons. Your labor credits become a universal measure of your contribution. This standardization makes transactions straightforward and fair. Furthermore, a labor-based system could encourage specialization and collaboration. People would be motivated to excel in their fields. With everyone's contributions clearly valued, individuals would be free to pursue their strengths and passions, knowing their work has worth. This could lead to a more fulfilled and productive society. This could lead to a flourishing of skills and expertise as people hone their craft, knowing their labor credits will provide for their needs. The potential for personal and professional growth is immense. However, even this system is not without its challenges. There are complexities that need to be addressed. How do you ensure fair compensation across different professions? This is a critical question that needs thoughtful solutions. Is an hour of a surgeon's time truly equal to an hour of a janitor's time in terms of value to society? These are the nuances that must be considered. And how do you prevent the accumulation of power in the hands of those who control the distribution of labor credits? Safeguards and regulations would be essential. These are questions that would require careful consideration and, dare I say, some stellar economic minds to address. The journey to a labor credit system is complex, but the potential rewards could be transformative. Now let's fast forward to our current digital age, an era of ones and zeros, of lightning-fast transactions and decentralized networks. This is a time where technology has the potential to redefine how we think about value and exchange. Even without the invention of physical money, it's fascinating to consider how technology might have shaped alternative economic systems. The digital landscape offers endless possibilities for innovation in how we trade and interact. What if, instead of relying on central banks and government-issued currency, we had developed sophisticated digital bartering systems? These systems could leverage the power of the internet to connect people in ways never before possible. Imagine a global network, a blockchain-powered platform where individuals and communities could directly exchange goods and services, tracking transactions with immutable precision. This would create a transparent and trustworthy environment for all participants. Need a ride to the airport? Offer your expertise in web design in exchange for a lift. This kind of direct trade could make services more accessible and personalized. Have a surplus of homegrown vegetables? Trade them for some freshly baked bread from a neighbor. This kind of community-based exchange could strengthen local bonds and reduce waste. This digital bartering system could address some of the limitations of traditional bartering, such as the need for a double coincidence of wants. The blockchain, with its decentralized and transparent nature, could ensure trust and security in every transaction. It would be a game changer in how we perceive and conduct trade. No more worrying about getting cheated or dealing with counterfeit goods. The integrity of each transaction would be guaranteed by the blockchain. Every exchange is recorded on the blockchain, a permanent and tamper-proof ledger accessible to all. This transparency could build unprecedented levels of trust. Furthermore, this system could facilitate complex trades involving multiple parties and goods, making it easier to match supply with demand. Smart contracts, self-executing agreements written in code could automate the exchange process, ensuring fairness and efficiency. These contracts would execute automatically when conditions are met, reducing the need for intermediaries. Imagine a scenario where a farmer trades their produce to a local restaurant, who then uses those ingredients to prepare meals for a web design company in exchange for website updates. This interconnected web of exchanges could create a more resilient and dynamic economy. The blockchain could seamlessly facilitate this multi-party transaction, tracking the flow of goods and services with ease. It would provide a clear and verifiable record of each step in the process. Of course, this digital bartering utopia is not without its potential pitfalls. There are challenges that need to be addressed to make this vision a reality. Ensuring equitable access to technology and digital literacy would be crucial to prevent a digital divide, where some are left behind in this new economic paradigm. Education and infrastructure would play key roles in bridging this gap. Additionally, the governance and regulation of such a decentralized system would require careful consideration to prevent misuse and ensure fairness for all. Policies and frameworks would need to be developed to support this new way of trading. Now let's venture into a different realm of possibilities, one where the very concept of individual accumulation of wealth is challenged. What if, instead of a market-driven system, we lived in a world where resources were distributed based on need, where the collective good trumped individual gain? Imagine a society where the focus is on mutual aid and shared prosperity. This, my friends, is the essence of a planned economy. Imagine a world where central planning committees, armed with vast amounts of data and guided by principles of social equity, determine the production and allocation of goods and services. These committees would work tirelessly to ensure that every citizen's needs are met. Everyone contributes to the best of their ability, and in return, their needs are met. This system aims to eliminate the disparities that often plague market-driven economies. Food, housing, healthcare, education, all provided for, not as commodities to be bought and sold, but as fundamental rights for all citizens. This ensures that no one is left behind, and everyone has access to basic necessities. In this utopian vision, the pursuit of profit is replaced by the pursuit of collective well-being. Competition gives way to cooperation, and the gap between the haves and have-nots shrinks, ideally leading to a more equitable society. The focus shifts from individual success to communal harmony. Resources are directed towards common goals, such as environmental sustainability, scientific advancement, and cultural enrichment. These shared objectives help to foster a sense of unity and purpose. However, this model is not without its critics. Detractors argue that central planning, even with the best intentions, can be inefficient and prone to corruption. They worry that the concentration of power could lead to misuse and lack of accountability. The lack of market forces, they argue, stifles innovation and individual initiative. Without competition, there may be little incentive to improve or innovate. Without the incentive of profit, where is the motivation to excel, to create, to push the boundaries of what's possible? Critics fear that this could lead to stagnation and a lack of progress. Furthermore, the question of individual liberty looms large. In a world where the state controls the means of production and distribution, what happens to individual choice and freedom? The balance between collective good and personal freedom becomes a contentious issue. Can a system that prioritizes the collective good truly respect the rights and aspirations of the individual? This is a fundamental question that challenges the very core of planned economies. These are questions that have sparked heated debates for centuries and continue to challenge our understanding of economics, society, and human nature. The dialogue between different economic philosophies is essential for progress. As we can see, if money had never been invented, the world could have had a very different economic model. From bartering to labor credits, from digital exchanges to planned economies, the possibilities are as vast as the cosmos itself. Each system, with its own strengths and weaknesses, offers a unique perspective on how we value goods, services, and even human labor. While some alternatives seem interesting, money is a crucial facilitator for economic growth and complex trade systems. It allows for efficient resource allocation, specialization of labor, and the development of sophisticated financial instruments that drive innovation and investment. Imagine trying to finance the construction of the Great Wall with labor credits or bartered goods. So, what do you think? Would the world be a utopia of shared resources or a chaotic free-for-all without the common language of money? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel for more mind-expanding explorations of the universe and everything in it, from the smallest atom to the largest galaxy and everything in between. Keep those cosmic questions coming.